A lot of developments this week in two cases that the FBI and Obama Justice Department tried to bury and the Clintons tried to run from. And one development in the Democratic National Committee and Clinton campaign financing of the anti-Trump dossier. All the developments are substantive and mean that there is now a chance, are you ready? A chance that justice will win out. After an appallingly long period of stonewalling and brinksmanship, the FBI and Justice Department have finally agreed to congressional oversight. Isn't that nice of them? And why are we putting up with their arrogance? They decided to meet the demands of the Oversight Committee, the House Intelligence Committee, and its chairman, Devin Nunes, to have access to all documents and witnesses in the anti-Trump dossier investigation. And today, Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley referred the author of the democratically funded anti-Trump dossier to the Justice Department for criminal investigation because he's a lying whatever, former MI6 smear merchant. The FBI is investigating now as well the Clinton Foundation and pay-for-play corruption, which they should have been doing years ago. This, as the Justice Department is reportedly reopening its investigation of the Clinton email scandal, all in addition to the opening of an investigation into the Uranium One scandal. Let's pause here just for a moment. The scandal is this. The Clinton Foundation received $145 million, and the Secretary of State and the other members of CFIUS and the President of the United States, Barack Obama, permitted the Russians to get 20% of our uranium reserves. Does that sound like a strategic issue for national security? You're right, and not one of them objective. And while these developments are certainly welcome, I doubt many of us will get overheated about the prospects of resolution anytime soon. In my opinion, success in bringing the principles of these scandals to justice depends on how soon the Trump administration can clean out the corrupt officials who inhabit the highest levels of our Justice Department and FBI. The deep state and the deeply entrenched Obama Dem leftovers are still running many of the nation's top law enforcement and national security units and organizations within the FBI and Justice Department in particular. Agencies rife with conflicts and political corruption, including the Office of the Special Counsel. And those officials need to be rooted out and rooted out soon, so the cases can be quickly solved rather than perpetuated. That will be a new concept in the Justice Department if it can only be introduced by the Trump administration. The corrupt officials of what has become the administrative state that now frustrates the honorable and committed public servants of justice and the FBI, they deserve far better. Certainly we do, the American citizens.